afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our November 4th, 2020 Spotlight on History. My name is Mary Helen Dellinger, and I'm the curator of the Manassas Museum System. I'm here today to share with you three pieces that we just recently acquired for our collection, brand new pieces. They're the most modern things that we have in our collection. But before we get to that, our trivia for today. How many of you knew that on this date in 1917, Alice Paul, a well-known woman suffragist, started a 7-month jail sentence just down the road at the Occoquan Workhouse for protesting women's rights. So that started on today in 1917. So this is Alice. She's got a little bit of an attitude there, as you can see from that picture. You can visit that historic site down in Lorton and see it. It's really great. I recommend that you go. She likely wore an outfit like this one. So this is a picture of a woman's walking suit that the museum owns. And this is actually on loan to the Virginia Museum of History and Culture down in Richmond for an exhibition they're doing on women's suffrage. So that's a fun exhibit to go down there and see. So that's likely what she wore, but we don't have that to share with you today. So I thought that I would share these three signs that I have here on the table in front of me. Each one of these signs was picked up off the lawn of the Manassas Museum this past summer after one of the protests that were had around town about social justice and the need for change. Now, we don't know who carried these signs, so if you happen to see your sign in this video, or if you know who carried it, please reach out to us. We would love to talk to you about what motivated you to make the sign and your thoughts and feelings around what happened this summer. But we do have these three signs. They were saved by local resident Mark Olson, who found them on the museum lawn. He had the foresight to pick them up and collect them for us. They actually survived a little bit of rain that night, so we're very happy about that. So you can see that this one says, "Am I next?" And this would have been held up like you could put your face behind it, so you would say, am I going to be the next person that has to face discrimination? This one, of course, we're all familiar with by now, the Black Lives Matter slogan, very simple, tag board and marker. And then this one, also clearly handmade, Latinos for Black Lives. And this looks like it's some kind of paint just right on black paper. So very, very simple things. Now, accepting modern objects for a collection is tricky. Most curators will tell you you're not really sure if this particular piece will stand the test of time, if it's something that will be relevant 50 or 100 years from now. But we really felt like these objects really spoke to us about the immediacy of what is going on right now, and that they would be important, and that they represent a very critical moment in our nation's history. Now, I plan on displaying at least one of these, maybe all three of these, in an exhibit next summer that we're going to host at the museum that we're tentatively calling Manassas Faces. Now, I don't want to reveal too much about that, but we're working on that. That's planned for the summer of 2021. And so that exhibit's going to look at people in our community, past and present, who have worked to help make our community a better place. So, again, if you know who made these signs, please get in touch with us. We would love to know who you are and put a name to this artwork. So this is a really short spotlight on history today. That's all we have. I hope you'll join me next week when we talk about Veterans Day and we look at some of the World War I pieces in our collection. I'll see you then.